Hello friends and welcome to Easy Learn. Today we are going to study second chapter of your maths 8th standard parallel lines and transversal practice set 2.2. If you have not yet subscribed this channel, kindly do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can receive the notifications when I upload the next video. If you have not yet seen the practice set 2.1, you can visit my channel and see the practice set 2.1 on it. So let's proceed. Properties of angles formed by two parallel lines and a transversal. First, property of corresponding angles. Each pair of corresponding angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal is of congruent angles. In the adjoining figure, line PQ is parallel to line RS and AB is the transversal. So angle AMP is congruent to angle MNR, angle PMN is congruent to angle RNB, angle AMQ is congruent to angle MNS, angle QMN congruent to angle SN. Second, property of alternate angles. Each pair of alternate angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal is of congruent angles. There are two types of alternate angles: interior alternate angles and exterior alternate angles. Interior alternate angles. In this figure, angle PMN congruent to angle MNS, the one which is shown in yellow, and angle QMN congruent to angle MNR. So these are the pair of interior alternate angles. Exterior alternate angles. The above figure, angle AMP congruent to angle SNB and angle AMQ congruent to angle RNB. Third, property of interior angles. Each pair of interior angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal is of supplementary angles. Supplementary means 180 degree. So if you look into the diagram, the interior angles, measure angle PMN plus measure angle MNR is equal to 180 degree, and measure angle QMN plus measure angle MNS is equal to 180. Let's learn. When two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the angles formed in each pair of corresponding angles are congruent, alternate angles are congruent, interior angles are supplementary, that is 180 degree. Practice set 2.2. Question number 1. Choose the correct alternatives. First, in the adjoining figure, if line M is parallel to line N and line P is a transversal, then find X. The options given: 135 degree, 90 degree, 45 degree, 40 degree. Explanation: line M is parallel to line N and line P is the transversal. Therefore, 3x plus x is equal to 180 degree. Interior angles property. Therefore, 4x is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 180 degree divided by 4. Therefore, x is equal to 45 degree. Question number 2. In the adjoining figure, if line A is parallel to line B and line L is the transversal, then find x. Options: 90 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree and 30 degree. Explanation: consider angle y as shown in the figure. Therefore, measure angle y is equal to 2x, vertically opposite angles. Now, 4x plus measure angle y is equal to 180 degree. Interior angles property. Therefore, 4x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, 6x is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 180 degree divided by 6. Therefore, x is equal to 30 degree. Question 2. In the adjoining figure, line P parallel to line Q, line T and line S are transversals. Find measure of angle x and angle y using the measures of the angles given in the figure. Explanation. In the adjoining figure, consider angle A and angle B as shown in the figure. Line P is parallel to line Q and line T is a transversal. Therefore, measure angle A is equal to 40 degree corresponding angles. Now, measure angle X plus measure angle A is equal to 180 degree, a linear pair of angles. Therefore, measure angle X plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, measure angle X is equal to 180 degree minus 40 degree. Therefore, measure of angle X is equal to 140 degree. Now, measure angle B is equal to 70 degree, vertically opposite angles. Line P is parallel to line Q and T is a transversal. Therefore, measure of angle Y plus measure of angle B is equal to 180 degree, interior angles. Therefore, measure angle Y plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, measure angle Y is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree. Therefore, measure of angle Y is equal to 110 degree. In the adjoining figure, line P is parallel to line Q, line L is parallel to line M. Find the measures of angles A, B and C using these measures. Justify your answer. Explanation. Consider angle D and angle F as shown in the figure. Line P is parallel to line Q and L is the transversal. Therefore, measure of angle D is equal to 80 degree, corresponding angles. Now, measure of angle A plus measure of angle D is equal to 180 degree, linear form of angles. Therefore, measure angle A plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, measure of angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. Therefore, measure of angle A is equal to 100 degrees. Line L and line M are parallel. Line Q is a transversal. Therefore, measure of angle D is equal to measure of angle F, corresponding angles. But measure of angle D is equal to 80 degree. Therefore, measure of angle F is also 80 degree. Now, measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle F, vertically opposite angles. But measure of angle F is equal to 80 degree. Therefore, measure of angle B is also 80 degree. Line P is parallel to line Q and line M is the transversal. Therefore, measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle C, corresponding angles. Therefore, measure of angle B is equal to 80 degree. Therefore, measure of angle C is equal to 80 degree. Thus, measure of angle A is equal to 100 degree, B is equal to 80 degree and C is equal to 80 degree. Fourth, in the adjoining figure, line A is parallel to line B, line L is a transversal. Find the measures of angle X, angle Y, angle Z using the given information. Explanation. Line A is parallel to line B and line TL is the transversal. Therefore, measure of angle X is equal to 105 degree, corresponding angles. Measure of angle X is equal to measure of angle Y, vertically opposite angles. Therefore, measure of angle Y is also 105 degrees. Now, measure of angle Z plus measure of 105 degree is equal to 180 degree. It is linear pair of angles. Therefore, measure of angle Z is equal to 180 degree minus 105 degree. Therefore, measure of angle Z is equal to 75 degree. Question number 5. In the adjoining figure, line P is parallel to line L is parallel to line Q. Therefore, find angle X with the help of the information given. Explanation. Consider angle A and angle B as shown in the figure. Line P is parallel to line L and on the transversal, measure of angle A is equal to 40 degree, that is alternate angles. Line L is parallel to line Q and on the transversal, measure of angle B is equal to 30 degree. Now, measure of angle x is equal to measure of angle A plus measure of angle B. Therefore, measure of angle x is equal to 40 degree plus 30 degree. Therefore, measure of angle x is equal to 70 degree. Something more to know. If a transversal intersects two coplanar lines and a pair of corresponding angles is congruent, then the lines are parallel. Alternate angle is congruent, then the lines are parallel. And if interior angle is supplementary, then the lines are parallel. Thank you.